much gardening done today. I'm going to have to try and weed them beds before, in between showers, because I need doing before I go back to work tonight. But if I don't, it's no hardship really, but I'd rather get them done. It'll take me half an hour if I get a dry spot, but we'll see. On for a few hours anyway. Only 6:45. Kettle's on. Don't leave fire, it's nice and warm. I've got some of these wildflower seeds left from home, because I took some out of that bag what I used some at home. I've got a few left, so I'm going to put some in pots. I've got some spare pots knocking about. I'll just stick them in pots, dot them about, a bit of colour here and there. But yeah, a bit of pottering about today, I think. I've got another milk bottle there after I've had 2 brews out of that. We'll have last water for in there. See what we're doing in a bit. Hopefully that rain will stop for a bit. Brew time. Now, well, this rain's not giving up. I've just tied it out in there anyway. Ready for these them peppers going in. And the only thing I'm worried about while I'm away is pumpkin, that giant cucumber, and this veg here. That'll give a good soak, and that'll be okay. And these beans will be okay. And so what I'm going to do is I've got a pillowcase there, an old pillowcase. I'm going to try this wick system on that. I'm just going to lay a wick under there and hopefully that soaks it up and keeps that damp underneath, and then that should last a week, same as the others. Or they'll just be constantly damp underneath. But we'll try it anyway, see if it works. Should work in about half an hour that. Dry as a bone there, see? And so I've set that off running now. It's starting getting wet there and I can feel it. So, right, I got these beans off Joe yesterday. They don't look so appetising now, but inside. Ooh, little beans, see. So I won't plant 12 in here. And then top them up with compost and stick them on that tray over there. Black-eyed peas, no, beans. There you go. Just give them a good drink. I've got tardy out in here now. We've got all these, I'm just started to get all these pots together on there because I've taken that tank out now. Because we're using them bottles. So I'll get all pots over there and all food on here. Get a bit more tardy in here. Right, a little bit tardier in here now. Hot pots over there. And hot foods together. Put my compost at the end so it's easy to get that. We're potting up. It's on that shelf there. So I'm belting. That, look at it. Soaked from there. It's been about half an hour. Now it's wet through and then inside there, look. So it is working, so that's belting. So in fact, fit them 2 beans, sorry, on the end there. Because that should get damp there too. Squeeze them in there and something. There we go. In fact, we'll put it on there, then it weighs it down. There you go. So now, then, there's a weed growing in my pots. Them should stay watered all week now while I got work. Look at that, wet through. So, working belting. I've put all them in their own trays. I've set them in a tray, but I've set them in their own trays so I can fill them with water now before I got work. Same with that one. So, we'll get my brush, tidy up in here, and then go and have a brew. Well, I'm well impressed with that. I'm got work happy, because look at that, that's wet through that, all the way. The full thing. So really you don't need to leave your water, your plants sitting in water. If you put one of them on in a pillowcase, they're just damp underneath all the time. Especially when they've got roots like that, they don't really want sitting in water. It's damping off. But, yeah, looking okay that. Anyhow, it makes a bit more sense. I brought that little potting bench in here. Just outside that thing in, it's always full of. So it should be there anyway. There you go. And I've had a bit of tidy up in here. That one's going for up to it. Them's all strawberries, what was under there. Here right under there, there's a strawberry plant. There's a weed. I'll get them out in a minute. So we've still got a potting bench in here. But all that bench is clear now. Just have to put that away and that's a spray of spuds. Yeah, that rain won't stop us gardening. Might be indoor, but it's still gardening. There's Tony's brassica cage. Good, innit? Worked okay that door then, Tony. Given them 2 spare doors we had. And he made a door and a door frame out of it, looks like. Ready made for that tent, that. Good lad. Oh, go on then, we'll have a brew. Have a check in here, mate. Oh, yes, look at that. Belted. So they're looking okay, them bottles. I'll fit that's too a load, isn't it? I filled that yesterday. So that only was drinking water. Sopping it. Good. Just starting bulbing up now, but I'll just put some more of them wildflower seeds in there. In that pot over there. In that pot there. What I had left. I've decided that one hawthorn that's left there, I'm going to grow it into just a bush there. Just so I'll have just a edge of one there, because I like hawthorn. Yeah, that's white flower, but I don't like them as an edge along the front. That was dead anyway, that was dead. Well, that's gone, but I'll keep that one. I'll just let it grow up and shape it. Keep it trimmed down. Just weeded in there. I've not weeded the beds yet because it's stopped raining. But the cat's no harm. Just been out picking. See, spuds are growing again. I put them 2 big cabbage somewhere. Where do I put them? One's at the left. I've not planted them yet, but there. I won't stick them 2 in there. But I'll tell you what I am planting right now. Sweetcorn. Because that needs to go in and it's warm enough. So that is going in now. And what pot that in? I think we've got about 19 left out of 24, so that's not so bad. So I'm going to bang them in that bed there. I've got a big jacket. So they're a bit dry in these at the minute. They've not been watered for a couple of days, but that's the root system here, them root trainers. Perfect root system. We'll get them banged in there. And see you there when I get back from work. They're going in. There you go. Still pouring rain, but got a sweet corn in there. So I've got 19 sweet corn in. So all this corner's full now. Another one full. We got in there, let's hope they won't suffer so much. I've not herding them off. Just brought them straight out of that polytunnel, but the plants, aren't they? We got in there though. Right. What next? Brew. This rain has not let up all morning. It's 9:30, I'm soaked wet through. I've got my big jacket on. I'm still absolutely sore. So I'm not going to get these beds weeded, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to weed this one. Otherwise we'll have a bed full of spuds next week when I get home, when I get back. So it's slackened off a bit now, so I'm just going to do this. It's only taking 5 minutes. And then when I've done that, I think that'll do as there's another one. Yeah, I do need weed. I'll bite the bullet. It's only slack now, this rain. I'll weed half an hour. Tell you what, these plants in here have never looked better. Since putting these in a few weeks ago, I've never watered them. I just used that stuff, just filled in bottles. And reality is anything, none of mark on them, and they're bouncing up. Pretty chuffed for that. They're still boring down, and I'm wet through wetter now because I couldn't go to work not weeding, because it would have been 8 days, would have been full of weeds. So I've just done them, all of them. It'll take about 20 minutes. My brew's still warm. So looking okay. We've had a good week again. We've got this corner finished. Well up. All netted up. I've decided what I'm going to do with them peas what's through. I'm not going to put them the other side of this net, because these are grabbing all of that that net both sides, so they'll grow up both sides. So I'm going to do a string from there down to the bottom, all the way along, and make like a lattice out of string. I'm going to grow the peas up there, peas and beans, to be away from pigeons and all that. And should look good in there on an angle. Yeah, so that's where they're going. Might do that next week. Get them in before holiday. Yeah, everything's looking good, so I can go up work after. All the spuds are looking healthy after that frost. Yeah, all looking good. What the edge is done, they'll be for a couple of weeks now. Maybe every 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, cutting now. And the weed colour just today, didn't we? So that is looking brilliant, look at that. Can't believe how good that's working. Melted. We'll get that lukewarm brew and then go home and have a shower because I'm wet through. I'm not cold, but see you next week. Hopefully them sweet corn will be nice and stood up proud and not withered.